Up here we have some little phoebes ready to fly out of the nest. This time a snake didn't get them, and that's kind of unusual. It might be because she nested on the other side this time. They're pretty big. They're piled on top of each other up there. I think they're going to fly off before the end of the day. If not today, first thing in the morning, I think they'll be gone because there's no room up there. Absolutely no room. I'm so happy that the snake didn't get these. My little Brahma bunch and the barred rocks are almost 6 weeks old now. Yeah, and this is the time when the Brahmas battle it out. Well, I don't usually have the barred rocks in here with them. So, yeah, so the barred rocks are getting a taste of the Brahma pecking order, and they really don't like it. They are really, there's a big boy. Sorry about this fence. There's a big boy who doesn't really like, oh, I think I've got this on the, oh my goodness. No wonder you couldn't see it. I had it all zoomed in. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, the Brahmas, they're going to start battling. And I've heard some screaming already, but it was really a barred rock picking on a Brahma picking on a barred rock. They don't usually have the barred rocks to pick on. They pick on each other. Normally. Oh my goodness. And the face off. Oh my goodness. You guys. Oh. I have 5 barred rock males for sale. Oh, here we go. One is a blue partridge Brahma. The others are straight partridge, I think. I'm pretty sure. That little light colored one, that is a splash pullet. She is sold. Her new owner is waiting for the next group for me to be able to sex the 2 splashes in there so that I can see if there's a pullet. So, because she's coming from 2 hours away, so she'd like to get at least 2 of them at the same time. She already breeds these, and she needs the splashes, or she wants them for her breeding groups. Yep, they are already into it, aren't they? And the barred rocks, they don't do this. And so when they get picked on, they don't know what to do. They really scream and yell. I did see the biggest barred rock male stand up for himself a little while ago, which I hadn't seen. I guess he figured out he'd better, right? He just better. They're not usually like that. I mean, they just don't do that. Their pecking order is just not as vicious at this age. And it never is, really. But these guys, they are something. They want to do battle all the time at this age. And it's usually one. Now look at that. Now y'all are a bad influence on my rock boys. You're a bad influence, kids. Oh, it's crazy. It's been raining a lot. I hope they don't get coccidiosis. We've had a lot of rain. But I can't leave them inside all the time. Anyway, I need these sold. They are almost 6 weeks old, so the barred rock, the Brahma males are $10 a piece since they're fairly rare around here. And the barred rocks, I got four barred rock males who are $5 a piece. I need to get rid of those. I already have their daddy. He's enough. I don't need any more right now. I have to keep the 2 pullets for Hector. He doesn't have enough girls. He lost one of his girls this year, an older one. So anyway, now this little guy right here is a partridge. He's black down the hackles instead of blue. I only have the one blue partridge male. He's over by the building. He's really sweet. He's always front and center. But that's what's going on with the chicks right now. Oh my gosh. We got screaming going on here. Oh, somebody's going to defend himself finally. Yeah, you're going to defend yourself, aren't you, buddy? He finally figured out he's going to... Oh, yeah, see. Yeah, he's decided he's not taking it anymore. He's not going to take it anymore. And the thing is, the barred rocks are more feathered than the Brahmas. The Brahma males are kind of bare, so when that little sharp beak hits their back, that hurts. That hurts pretty good. Well, I'm going to go show you the garden. It's kind of out of control. My husband's been really ill and not feeling well lately, so our garden's kind of out of control. Okay, here we go. We're trying to grow crowder peas. Well, a lot of the peas, they're just now coming up, and not a lot have come up. That's crookneck squash. The cabbage is coming up pretty good. One plant died. You see the space there. Tomatoes are doing pretty well. My sage bloomed out there. I think it's the first time that's happened. You see the grass in here, though. If I didn't want to grow grass, yeah, if I wanted to grow grass, I couldn't. But the strawberries were covered in grass. My husband got out here and sat on the ground with a bucket, and he put all the grass in the bucket. It's easy to pull out. There's just so much of it. And I get headaches when I get out in the heat and humidity, so I can't stay out here a long time in the bright sun. But we put a few tomato plants in, the extra tomato plants in there with the strawberries that we planted this year. Over here, these are cantaloupe right here. These are cantaloupe plants on the grass. Over there, there's one and there's two. Those are watermelon. We've never grown watermelon before. Never have. Just never did. But the grass is so out of control. He put lettuce seed in this bottom box. Well, you see that? Oh, lettuce is growing really well. See? Lettuce here, in among the grass. And that's just weed stuff. There's nothing planted in that box or at the end of this box. But there's pepper and they got tomatoes. There's a little tomato on one of those, on the Romas. These are Romas. We got Roma tomatoes here. And this is a box of peppers. I need to get back in here and do some removal. I planted basil over here. I planted basil right here, but of course the grass is growing all up in it. Aren't sage blossoms beautiful? I love that shade of lavender. They're so pretty. What was really funny is we had tomato plants all up and down this bed, and one by one they disappeared. I don't mean they died. They just literally like got sucked down in a hole in the ground. We lost 4 of them. And when I went back to the store, bought some more plants. I put little hardware cloth cages around the root system when I plant them in the hole. And so far, they're still here. Right here's weird. I used to have a box here last year that had New Zealand spinach in it. And look here. Look at here. New Zealand spinach is coming up all through here. My chickens love that. I didn't really like the taste of it myself. I thought it was a little strong flavored. But it's growing up all through here, so I'm going to pick it for the chickens. Of course, the herb bed from last year. You can't kill that sucker. That just keeps on going. That Mexican oregano just keeps going. But that's the deal with the garden this year. Grass is rampant. I never got around to getting more straw to put down to keep the weeds down and the grass down. I just never got around to it. And my husband's been, first he hurt his back, and then now he's got something else wrong. I don't know what it is, but it happens every year. It's like we plant the garden and we get it in, and then something happens, and I try to keep it weeded, but I can't do this huge garden by myself. And I've been making quilts lately, and I've had commissioned quilts, and I've got big projects doing. Bought a new machine that I'm trying to learn to use, and so I'm torn because I have all these chicken chores, I've got the garden, and I have to be inside to make quilts, so I can't do it all. And I don't know what we're going to do with this cabbage. My husband likes fried cabbage with bacon and or pork in it. So I don't know what he really intends to do with the cabbage. I used to make a cabbage relish. I guess you call it a chow chow. And it was really good, but I was the only one that ate it, so I decided not to make that anymore. I'll just buy a jar if I want it. But anyhow, that's what's going on in the compost pile. There's a few volunteer bean plants on the left, and there's a giant sunflower over there on the right. And I'll have to wait and see if any butternut squash plants come up. I think my husband threw honeydew melon seeds in there this year. And I've got a whole row of honeydew melon down here that I planted from seed. This whole row right here is honeydew. All of them are honeydew. Right here, I've got like 3 okra plants. Only 3 okra plants came up out of seed. I think our seed's getting real old. But that's the deal with the garden. I guess you can hear the neighbor mowing his big 6-acre lawn. He's got more grass out there than we do. And he's got a tractor. I don't even have a tractor. I guess I need one, honestly. Can't afford one. Need to hire somebody to do some stuff around here. So anyway, you guys stay cool. I'm going to go back to quilting. I'm expecting a UPS delivery, and I got to go see if that's what's up with that. It's kind of late today. So, talk to you guys later. Have a good one.